Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Leave a like and subscribe. We're just gonna get right into this. Check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead on uncut reactions, 1 week ahead on edited reactions like you see here on YouTube just a week earlier. Get ahead on One Piece. Patreon.com/BOLDcast. Linked in the description. Let's get right into it. We are recapping the whole episode.
A lot happened. See, if Smoker was there, he could have easily taken her down because he's made of smoke, so she couldn't like grab him like that.
Exactly.
So he's doing that instead of just like spitting the water at him, you know?
What?
Like he's like shooting it instead of just like how like you
like
would,
a stream?
Yeah, just like kind of like.
Is the water just gonna fall back down into his mouth?
So.
Which is actually fucking galaxy brain if you think about it. Oh my god.
You see the way that he was like floating down there? Why did he bother with any of this when he could have just infinitely sucked all of the moisture out of everywhere, you know?
Royal tomb. It's a crazy statue.
Also, like, why? I mean, maybe it's nothing, but like Vivi's earrings and his like necklace are like very similar to Zoro's earrings. Did we already talk about that?
No.
I don't know if it's just a style thing. You gonna tell me?
I don't know. I can't read it.
We've been obligated to protect this, but I handed it over. I'm on her side.
Yeah, what? Cobra, are you expecting there to be like some crazy trap?
Yeah, maybe like an Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, I'll show
event
you.
Is gonna get triggered here, or are you just an idiot?
Ow!
Ow! Oh my god! Holy shit!
That was kind of sick. Tashigi, you need to focus on yourself, I think.
Oh boy. It's so messed up how he just left. Imagine if they didn't know that like the bomb was gonna accidentally blow up. What is the Oh, Chopper. He's so devoted. Oh. Look at Sanji.
So fast.
Is this a bomb underneath the ground? Like...
From the clock tower?
He said, oh.
They keep showing the clock tower. Maybe it's in the clock tower.
Maybe the clock tower is actually just gonna explode. It's like a time bomb.
It'd be like Happy New Year.
Why are you trying to fight this guy? Come on now. I think she doesn't have her glasses. It's definitely in there.
What, in the clock tower? You think so?
I think so.
I wouldn't have thought of it unless they mentioned the clock tower specifically as like a landmark. Like they mentioned it by word.
And they mentioned it multiple times. Like, oh, there's the clock tower. We'll be in the right spot soon. Look at her letting a pirate go.
I've dishonored myself. I should just kill myself right now. Alright, I have an existential crisis about the nature of justice later. We got people to save.
She can't go anywhere. Her leg is destroyed.
I mean, let's cut away from her. I get it. Oh, is she gonna quit now too? She gonna team up?
She's getting her own kind of morals. She's becoming more like Smoker.
I didn't think that. Okay, never mind. I'm actually good we stayed there because she had some serious character development.
I feel like maybe Nico Robin is allowed to go down there, and then she's gonna translate it, and then Cobra's gonna know or something, or they're gonna destroy it so that no one can know about it again or something. I don't know.
Something like that. It's exactly like the thing in the fucking filler.
Yeah.
You guys didn't close the fucking entrance? What the hell is the matter with you?
Well, I guess you don't really want to close yourself into an underground.
No, just let Crocodile find it.
Well, yeah. How are you reading it when you're like...
She's reading the fine. Everyone thinks you gotta read these giant symbols. There's actually a lot of little symbols in there.
There's just words.
That's why nobody can read it.
Here. It's a recipe to chicken soup.
Literally Fullmetal Alchemist. Says the recipe for Pluton is human life.
Just a history.
So you're telling me I spent the last 3 years of my life planning this for nothing? But if it's not here, then I don't need you.
Is she gonna kill him?
What, that she's just not giving him the information. She's lying.
What?
You didn't have a backup plan?
You had that was the best move you could come up with?
It was a pretty good move.
Yeah, but she could have just, like, dumped it on there. Shit.
That's why, yeah, there is an Indiana Jones fucking trap here.
I'm really glad for that reveal, because I was like, what are you doing?
I agree, yeah. It makes sense.
So look at the clock tower right now.
Jesus. Clock tower.
Very smart. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
Yes! Like Attack on Titan.
It's too bad they couldn't like go near to the clock tower and do that so that they would go there.
What?
Classic. How do you even find a jungle in this place?
Yeah, what? Oh my god. Narcolepsy strikes again. But Crocodile could just turn the entire temple, even though he's underground, to sand, right? And just break out of it?
And he is, like, also he's sand and it hasn't fallen down yet, so he probably could just fly out, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how quickly he recovers. Gator. It's too bad that it didn't have a faster release.
Ah, shit.
I really hope that she's still alive somehow.
Yeah. He just dives right in there. Oh my god.
Classic Luffy doesn't use his brain one bit. Just
Jeez Louise.
runs into a crumbling underground area.
That was a crazy episode.
That was crazy.
Nico Robin double crossing, had a crazy Arya Stark versus the Night King fucking dropping the water dagger move. Did not work like Arya Stark's crazy ninja move did, but
it's too bad that she didn't
really cool.
Develop a sword that like had water in the handle that she could release and it would like pour out over the blade.
The fact that I agree. The fact that she had been planning this double cross for 4 years and that was the only
best she could do.
Not just that was good, but it's like there was no backup plan. There was no plan B.
Yeah.
She was banking everything on that
on
vial,
a little
of,
vial
water.
of water.
And it's just kind of like you had a lot
That's
of
what
time.
I mean.
To
I'm
think
like,
that
I'm not
through.
too mad about it, but I'm like, you had 4 years and you were planning this from the start, so I feel like you could have come up with something.
She was smart enough to do so much sabotage and subterfuge and like behind the scenes stuff, but she wasn't smart enough to think of one more counterattack to this attack or to catch him off guard at a better time.
Yeah.
Or, you know. So that's my only kind of criticism of that. It's just that, it was a little bit thin that she just had one attack after that much time of planning. And the fact that she is good at planning. But she planned all of this out.
I guess at the end it does come around that he also knew that she was going to do that.
That is true.
So,
so all it would have done is like elongate the fight, essentially. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. I like that Cobra actually like had a plan in getting them down there, because if he didn't, I was going to be so angry. Even still, I think it was a risky move considering that like the place is taking a long time to fall apart.
Yeah.
And like Cobra has his sand abilities, but I think like he could have if he just left instantly running, he probably would have had time to get out of there.
Yeah.
Based on how slowly it's crumbling.
I mean, Luffy had enough time to nap, wake up, and then go and then run
get under there. Yeah.
So that's a decent amount of time. I still think that it might have been smarter of Cobra to try and die rather than reveal that.
I still think, especially if he was gonna die, I guess his only thing is like he thought that like he'd be taking them out with him.
But he knew about Crocodile's power. He saw it. He saw him use it in front of him. So it still doesn't. I get that they need to have like show the poneglyph and stuff in order for the story to continue.
Yeah.
But it just it does make more sense for him to die on his sword like he planned to do anyway. and not even show them where it is.
Show them where it is in case they saw it and then were able to, you know, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, whatever. And Vivi figured out the location.
Yes.
Big brain
You're very
Carson
smart.
guessing it. Clock tower.
As soon as you said it, I'm like, oh my god.
Perfect.
It makes so much sense.
And then Tashigi has a little crisis of conscience as well. I wasn't even annoyed. I was mostly just joking that, you know, she's having the exact same kind of thing that Smoker had. But it's, you know, I wonder how it's going to work. She seems like she's kind of going to be done with the fucking Marines after this. And I wonder if
she'll be more like Smoker of like...
I wonder if she's going to team up with Smoker and they're going to go rogue together and try to, you know, give their own form of justice. And because we don't even know if Smoker is fully deserted or if he...
No, he just said he had to do something and he left.
Yeah.
So I still think that like she could still want to work for the Marines much like Smoker, because Smoker does hold like 90% of the values of the Marines, but he has like a 10% range of where he can use common sense and you know, make his own decisions.
Right.
And this whole time it's like he's been doing stuff, and then like Tashigi doesn't have, like, she's like very strict, very following the rules, and then she's had like a couple moments where it's like, oh, that, like, you know what does it all mean? So I feel like this is her big thing of like, you know, she helps Luffy and then feels super guilty about it, but it's the right thing to do, and she knows it's the right thing to do, but it's like against the rules.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, like, these last few episodes have been so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really excited to keep going. I didn't even notice the first time that she had her hand catch it and then throw it.
How did you not notice that? That was the whole tactic.
I know, somehow I just thought
that
she just like threw it on the ground.
Okay, Luffy's making his way in.
Why are all these rocks falling in front of me? Someone needs to get the inspector in here. Imagine having that cool of a secret base if you were a kid. Inside of a giant clock tower.
Oh boy. That guy's chin does not quit. Bro's in Narnia. How the fuck did he get there?
Oh, Chopper. I just still love Chopper so much.
That actually worked.
Honestly, that would work on me. My teeth hurt. You know, you just get like put on edge. Your teeth just hurt.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. She got shot in the head.
He just punches through this, like, super important. It's like, sorry, I need to catch my breath. I love how he calls him Gator. This kid.
This kid. Does the blood count?
I think so. It's wet.
Just like rips off a finger so he can.
I've microneedled my entire body just for this event.
Mm-hmm.
That's so badass.
I feel like there's a metaphor there.
Oh. Poison hook?
How did he take that off?
I'm like trying to look at the curvature. I'm like, I don't know if that's possible.
Enough talk.
I like how Cobra's entire plan hinged on this thing falling down instantly, but there's like enough time for a huge speech, a flashback, and now a fight.
Mm-hmm.
The smoke's just gone now. You can't see it.
They're helping him?
We were placed here specifically for when you came to the wrong spot, sir.
Toshigi said to not pursue them, not to help them. But thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
And he killed them all. Where's the Toshigi?
There's no way.
Yeah.
How are you standing?
She's elite.
And she can't even see. Look at her glasses.
Yeah, her legs were fucking completely snapped in half.
Did someone heal her?
Shit. Maybe it's on a timer. Stop the hands of the clock.
Yeah.
Usopp,
Where is
shoot the
Pell
clock.
when you need him?
Yeah, what the hell?
Don't stop for them.
Of course, they stop and talk about it. Thanks for filling us in. That's 30
Vivi,
seconds
spit it
down.
out.
I don't understand. Where is it?
Usopp, why are you surprised? Didn't she already tell you? Yeah, Pell. How did you not see that giant red smoke? Yeah, that's probably why you guys shouldn't have moved after you fired that thing. Usopp, do you have another one of those? Oh my god!
More fucking of the agents? The numbered agents?
I thought we already saw them all. Shit.
Well, he's already had like a really dramatic death, so I think he'll be okay.
I hope so. I bet they're like getting smaller and just like going in a spiral.
I love that it's been the same like 5 seconds. Like it keeps cutting back to the clock. Like, oh, only this many seconds away. Well, timer's started. You better kick his ass real quick there, Loof.
Yeah. We get to see Dr. Chopper.
He's getting tagged. What? It's an acid poison?
Oh! Does crocodiles own blood?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, he has spit, he has, like, you know, he has blood in him the whole time. I don't think that's how it works.
I was just wondering if it's like when it leaves the interior of his body, does it then, like, stop? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so. Because that would mean if he got sweaty,
Yeah.
it would be, too much.
Oh.
Nice, control the arm.
This random stretchy kid is just dunking on him right now.
For a second, I misread it. I'm so dumb for a second. I was like, I replaced the U with I, so he's just like, I don't understand anything.
This sign won't stop me because I can't read. This poison won't hurt me because I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, well, I feel like we could at least not stand here. Chopper, can you get up there fast?
Chua. Mr. Prince, will you take care of
Can you
it?
please hurry? Oh. Hurry. I didn't know where north was. Okay, well, let's go there then.
Do we have... It's only been like 10 seconds.
Shoot them down, Usopp.
I know this is our last mission, because we'll be dead.
Very stylish people.
Yeah, that's what I'd use. That's the word I'd use to describe them, is stylish. What? Excuse me? Misufa, that's his dick.
I like how I love
Wait,
it.
hang on. Is Vivi literally just about to be like, I completely forgot. I mean, she probably told them about it anyway. Sorry.
I cannot believe that I seriously, maybe I just can't count, but I forgot that there was any more of the numbered agents until they
I think you just
showed up.
can't count. There's a bunch of gaps in it
Yeah.
at this point, I think. Because it was up to the unluckies, which were 13. Mm-hmm. So I think there's, we had 9. Did we have 8? Mr. 7 was killed by Zorro pre-season.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't count. I was just assuming that we hadn't met more.
Wait, this guy was just Mr. 7, wasn't he?
Was he?
Am I crazy? They probably replaced him.
They probably replaced him. Yeah, with all the numbers and everything, because like the way it was. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention because they were just so ridiculous, and I knew that if Oda, like if there were none, say that all the numbers were picked, I think Oda would just be like, here's another fucking guy, you know, like, oh, he got replaced. So, you know, I wasn't paying attention too much to whether or not we'd met all of them, but I just assumed that there would be more wacky Baroque Works people like that if we ever needed a goon to stand between us and our goal for one scene. They I don't know who ate the time fruit, the Zowardo fruit.
Well, we know that objects can eat stuff, so this clock tower must have eaten
the Dio fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because the second hand they're just like, it's a minute and 45 seconds away, and
they're like
20
it's a minute
minutes
and 42 seconds away.
To be fair, like obviously manga adaptation, like we're joking because obviously it's a pet peeve of ours in general. We would talk about this all the time when we watch JoJo. Sometimes we watch Naruto. It wasn't as bad as JoJo, but JoJo specifically was really bad. Obviously, there's the meme of in Dragon Ball Z when Frieza like is fighting Goku and it's like the last stand, and it's like I will destroy the planet in 5 minutes. Like he whatever, like activates the core of the planet and it's like about to explode. And he's like 5 minutes, and it's literally, I don't even know how many episodes, like a season worth of anime takes place in those 5 minutes. And we watch Hunter x Hunter as well, but Hunter x Hunter in the Chimera Ant arc I think does a really good job.
Pacing it out so that
it's rough at times, but like yeah, it does kind of pace it out really well, and like the narrator and like separating, there's multiple stuff going on at a certain time. In this, like, it's obviously, you know, a little bit drawn out and just padding, but I mean, also the last couple episodes were like so good. Yeah.
So it makes sense why they need to take this one, give a little bit of a recap, give a little bit of padding, you know.
And it's not like nothing happened either. There's the stuff with Tosh, like there's a lot of movement in the episode.
A lot of stuff was happening, but it was all happening like very slow. Well, I think it it was just kind of at a slow pace, or there's a lot of like kind of silliness of like.
But it wasn't. It
wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. The story itself isn't bad. It's just unfortunate that this is the reality of the.
It's like I can imagine if you were reading it and you could like.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
like
it's
when you're
reading,
thing, you can like speed up, but you can't. You know.
It is what it is. We'll mention it, and if it really gets on our nerves, we'll keep mentioning it. But just know that it doesn't mean that we aren't enjoying ourselves or anything. But we're not gonna just ignore. We're not the type of people to just pretend that we don't notice shit like that just because it'll piss people off if we mention it. It's kind of annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world, unless it becomes the worst thing in the world, becomes really annoying. But at that point, we'll do One Piece. But we're not nearly at that point yet. It's just this episode is a little bit noticeable is all. Yeah. I don't know, like everything was pretty straightforward in the episode.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have too much to say. I don't know how Crocodile got that, like...
Got the hook off the hook? Yeah, I have no idea.
He's just like, it's off, and I'm like... I like wasn't gonna say anything, but I kept looking at it, and I'm like, there's no way.
I mean, there are those knives that like either have the crisp blade where it's like a snake, you know? The crisp blade where it's like a zigzag sort of like those the dagger like has like the swirly kind of stuff, and then there's like knives that you see in like Aladdin and stuff where like the blade curves, like almost does a right angle in a curve, almost not an angle, but you know what I'm saying, like it does like kind of like that thing. And it's like, how would you even put that in the fucking sheath?
I don't know if they go in a sheath, those types.
Decorative ones do. Anyway. Yeah, so it was just kind of funny with the hook, that's all. And it's like...
Really, the only problem with it is that it's straight on the end. Because if it's like a circle, you could twist it off. But it's because it's like a circle with a straight thing at like the back part of it.
Yeah. Anyway, good episode. W. See you guys next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.